I feel the collective is in need of a little positivity. And so what I decided to do is I was gonna pull from my Kuan Yin oracle, and if those who do not know who she is the goddess of mercy. She is the one that we call upon when, times are getting hard, times are getting tough, and she just gives that ease. She gives that relaxed state in that mercy. She is the goddess who decided to come help instead of just to go and enjoying her life. She decides to come down and stay down here with us, and when and where we need help, she comes. So if you're ever like feeling sad, afraid, alone, or ever in need of protection, she doesn't require. She just all she requires is for you to call upon her. And if you need the guidance, if you need the reassurance, then she's there for you. That's what she looks like. She's beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, and sweet. And as she looks is the energy that she gives. And I actually pulled this oracle, and it's my Lumerian deck is mixed with it also. But it's crazy that I pulled the deck out yesterday actually, and before I went through what I went through. So if you're going through something, you're not alone, and everything's gonna be okay. Times are gonna pass. I'm sorry for whatever it is that you have gone through, but as long as we transmute and alchemize it, and don't stay where we're left, it's okay to feel the feels, and feel what you need to feel. It's normal. You're human. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. So don't be too hard on yourself. We're allowed to make mistakes as long as we learn from them. We have to learn from our mistakes. We have to, if a cycle just keeps repeating over and over again, like, what is it that we need to do differently, and like, be proud of how far you've come. You've come a long way. Give yourself more credit than like you give yourself. We're our toughest critic. We could be our best friend or our worst enemy. We have to choose how we listen to our mind and to our thoughts, and we have to recognize that our thoughts that's not us. We are the person listening to those thoughts. So sometimes thoughts, and we have crazy thoughts, and we have to realize, like, what? Like, that's not mine. I gotta let that pass. I was talking to my aunt about this, and like, she's always one who is always like learn. She gets to me. She talks to me calmly, respectfully, and she practices like Buddhism too. I'm not sure if that's like still her like practice, but she's just very a peaceful Zen person. But she just showed me that, like, my family though too, and like, just people, there are good people around. There are people that love us, and there are people that care about us, but we put up these walls because we try to either protect ourselves or put up masks or try to just whatever, hide ourselves. But there are people, and if you don't have family, if you don't have those people, like, I'm here for you. If you need someone to talk to, you're not alone. Like, I do go live, and I create a safe space for people just to come in, chill, hang out, and like, non-judgment. Anybody and everybody's welcome. I love you guys, and I appreciate everybody who is in the collective and in the family already. But like, I am gonna pull, but like, I'm just going off of like spirit, and like, which I feel like Kuan Yin wanted me to say too. She wants you to call on her. She wants you to not be afraid, not to overthink it either. Call upon, even if it's not her, call upon your highest power, your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, like whatever you believe is protecting you and that is keeping you safe and guiding you on your journey. Connect with them. That's why I named my profile the Spirit Plug, because like, I want to help connect with your guides, with your angels, with you. Like, they're there, and there's different ways of how they connect. They can't come and whisper and be like, hey, like, they have to talk to you through people, places, and things, animals, synchronicities, songs. Like, your loved ones are still around. They're still here. And if you're feeling alone, if you're wondering if your loved ones are okay, they hear you, they love you, and every prayer that you have said, they have heard, because they have been right beside you. They haven't left, and they never will leave your side. And the thing is, like, you just have a guardian on the other side now who is protecting you and keeping you extra safe, but they can communicate with you through animals, people, places, and things. You just have to look for them differently now. That's all you gotta do, is just look for them differently, but ask for a sign. Like, they'll send you feathers, they'll send you an animal, they'll send you, and like, if something comes up that makes you think of them, that's them sending you a wink. you know. And like I feel like my ancestors, our spirit loved ones, they probably do get frustrated because they send us so many signs, but we just choose to ignore them because we're so used to living in this matrix world and in the human world, and that's okay, you know. We just have to learn how to look for these signs. But yeah, you just be open to the messages, the synchronicities, and to life being different also too. I'm hearing like if something didn't work the first time, why? Like, what do you have to do differently? Like the definition, I say this over and over again, but the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And you know, maybe I keep repeating it and that is insane, but maybe because I keep repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, you know? There are things that I'm changing and recognizing and realizing that I need to do differently. That's just hard. It's hard. It's really, really hard being a human. Being stuck, like I saw this meme, like it's really hard being an angel in a human body, or just having like so much energy, and especially being an Aquarius. I'm saying all of us have this, but like I just have so much emotions, and then being a recovering addict and still like on that journey, like I used to mask these emotions, so now I'm feeling everything at once. So now I know now. Whew, like I used to mask them and not feel them, and we're like very good at detaching, right? But I'm trying not to do that anymore. I'm trying to live in my body and in the present and in my emotions. But yeah, these last couple minutes, let's see what Kuan Yin and the Lumerian want us to know right now. But you are held by the universe. You are held by your loved ones. And I am sending you love too. If you haven't heard it today, I love you and keep going. I know times may feel tough. I know we have rough days, but sometimes we have to have those rough days to appreciate the good ones when the good comes around too, you know, and it's all perspective. It really is perspective. I've had a rough couple days, and it was all on how I went about it, you know. It's a lot that's gonna just kind of give me a little, okay, that's what I'm gonna go for, okay? Thank you. Alrighty. Divine connection. The inspired intuitive message you have been receiving, which are unconditional, loving, fearless, and encouraging you to grow, to be your true self, and from your higher guidance. Beings of divine light are guiding you with messages of unconditional love. It is safe to trust your growing divine connection. Inner knowing, doing so will bring you great joy. Like I said, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, you need to walk like you have a team of soldiers, of ancestors, your angels, and your spirit guides walking behind you and protecting you and loving you. Princess of the Autumn Harvest. Princess of Autumn Harvest brings gifts of I feel like when autumn is when you're really going to see if you keep putting in this work. Of gifts, bountiful blessings for efforts and actions of the past. It is time when the fruits of your labors is ripe for picking. A beautiful blessing is on its way to you now. So you've been planting seeds from the past too. So continue to plant seeds, but I feel like a manifestation that you've been trying to manifest for a while now is coming to fruition. It's going to be when you least expect it, because I feel like you have quantum leaped and you have gone through something like a tower moment that like shifted you. So with great gratitude in your heart, you will recognize the blessing when it comes to you, and it will serve you perfectly. Be open to receiving and knowing it is justifiably yours. 8:48 when I finish that. Enter the Jade Temple. Kuan Yin in her temple is peaceful jade, cause all conflict to Kuan Yin in her temple of peaceful jade causes all conflict to elevate to your higher peaceful resolution. A resolution of healing in any situation that is concerning you is already underway. Like I said, we may be going through something, you know, but whatever's concerning you is already underway. You are being asked to begin to feel safe and to feel relief in the resolution now. You can more rapidly melt into the divine solution and blessings of peace for your beloved Kuan Yin. She wants to let you know, and I want to let you know, and your spirit guides, your angels want to let you know that you are not alone and things are getting better and they love you. And transformation, and look out for dragonflies too, but this is a big sign too that you are not alone and they love you. Keep a big sign for those. If you haven't heard today, keep going. Be your authentic self and everything's going to be okay.